Friday, the 11th of March, kicking it on through. It's still cold outside. But anyway, this is the Black Pride. This is the BIPOC Happy Hour, Black Indigenous People of Color Wind Down. We've gone all week, and now we get to chill, have a drink, and get the week started. I'm Uncle Ray. There's Dennis. There's Brother Bobby. What's going on, fellas? How y'all doing this Friday?
I'm doing excellent.
I asked my friend not to steal my stuff, but you know I was going to talk about that, brother.
What brother?
This brother right here.
Well, let him talk about himself.
What are you going to talk about? He got 5 months.
I'm not suicidal. That's what I would like to say. I'm not suicidal. Okay? I am not suicidal. I am innocent, and I am not suicidal. If I did this, then it means that I stuck my fist in the fears of Black Americans in this country for over 400 years and the fears of the LGBTQ community. Your Honor, I respect you and I respect the jury, but I did not do this. And I am not suicidal. And if anything happens to me when I go in there, I did not do it to myself. And you must all know that. I respect you, Your Honor. I respect your decision. Jail time. I am not suicidal. I am not suicidal. I am not suicidal. And I am innocent. I could have said that I was guilty a long time ago.
Well,
he ain't suicidal, Dennis. I hope you got that.
And he is not guilty.
He said he's not suicidal.
But you know, I thought that judge was racist.
What about all the other judges?
Oh, well, there you go. Because he made a statement.
You sure right, Dennis. That motherfucker was talking all kind of shit. Ain't had nothing to do
with it. Talking about you put a noose around your own neck, referring to slavery like.
And something about lying. It's something about lying is synonymous or something with his name. Like, dude, just sentence the man, let him go.
Where did you get to badger people? Where did you get to badger?
Did you not hear what the judge said?
I didn't. This one I didn't get a chance to watch.
Well, I'm not gonna play with the judge said because I don't particularly like those words he used about the noose around his neck. You put it on like y'all did that. You white folks, that's where that noose shit came from. Don't get me started.
Well, you brought it up. Keep going.
Right.
That was your story. I
apologize.
Yeah, don't stop.
No,
we need you to get to the finish line. Come on.
Every time we get into a situation like this, you know, a Black person do something like this, whatever the case may be, they want to throw the book at him. They charge us $100,000 plus $25,000 plus they talked about him plus his character. He owes the state of Chicago. I mean, give me a break.
They fucked up his career. Come on, you got to continue because he done a lot of things. You know, they stopped him from being on Empire, one of the biggest shows that was out there because of this controversy.
No, they didn't stop him from being on Empire. Empire stopped him when that first went down.
Because of the bullshit. They didn't believe him.
I know, but that impacted like the whole show.
Oh yeah, that just fucked up the whole show.
It did. It did.
Because this young man was out of the polar vortex getting beat up.
But this is 3 years ago. I mean, this man should have left some of that stuff out his mouth. He was just, to be a judge, he's petty. That's
okay.
What color is he?
Well, we all know that.
Oh, so no, we don't all know that.
Well, if he's gonna talk about him like he did and shame him and this and the other, knowing he is gay already, enough is enough already. All this stuff.
What color was he?
Purple.
Oh.
Pink.
Oh, okay.
Lily livered.
He was rare.
Okay. I don't know. It's on the inside.
Well done. So that means he was rare.
Yes. Pork, swine. What do you call it?
You know, yeah, he's rare. That means he's bloody. He's red. He's white. Because anyone like lighter than your complexion, Uncle Ray, I say you medium well.
You always style medium well.
Well, you know how you tell the difference, don't you?
I am well done.
A light-skinned person is medium. Don't you think?
I am
Then once
done.
after medium, you just white. You just rare.
No, we done. We just the karma coating.
Yeah.
We the first layer of the karma coating.
But I thought this would be more of a situation where mental illness or something like that would be play a major part. And the judge should have said something about that. You know,
Why?
maybe go to
Well,
maybe
that
it's
should have
just,
been that should have been
instead
his
of,
intent.
right. Instead of sending into jail, it is 150 days of institution to get yourself together, to think about what you done, stuff like that. Why send this brother to jail when you know where he come from? And I can think about him at that time, thinking his career, he can blow up, by doing
Is the
something.
felony?
His career is not over yet. He just went to jail for 5 months. He ain't gonna be in there for 3 months. He can
It's a
come back
felony.
out and get another job
No, he been in there
and
for
say
5
he's got
months.
experience.
He been in there for 5 months because he don't have like a year and a day. But
He only got
that
to
was a
5 months, 150 days.
that was a felony, right?
I don't know. Is it a felony?
Because if it is, he's going to Club Fed. He's going to a low.
Either way it goes, Jesse going to the Holiday Inn.
Yeah,
For,
he's going
people like
with
us.
Barbara.
For-
Not Barbara. Martha Stewart went.
Yeah, the same where Martha went. Yeah, he going to the Holiday Inn for a couple of
He ain't
months.
going to nowhere rough.
We don't know that he black.
And he's gonna have plenty of things to do.
It goes on his what
Just
he
go on
did.
his permanent record.
Yeah, it goes right. It goes on what he did to go to one of them crucial joints. He ain't going to nowhere where there's a bunch of murderers and stuff.
No, I'm sure you're gonna get a couple of massages in there.
Right. How you doing?
Y'all
I
rude.
know he's gonna get a couple of massages out of that.
Y'all are rude.
How's that rude? He going to Club Fed. He's not going to Alcatraz.
This
Right.
baby is about to go to jail and y'all joking about it's gonna be a Club Fed.
No,
But
we're
it is-
not
you need to
joking
Google
at
that.
all. And
You
he
literally
is
need
gonna
to-
get a massage. Mhm.
You need a Google Club Fed because he came from Barbara Walters. She went to a federal institution. The motherfucker had swimming pools, baseball courts, all type of shit.
They had
Yeah.
TVs in their room.
Club Fed.
That's in the
Just like the same
Caucasian.
place that Martha Stewart went to. Martha
depends
Stewart wasn't
on
in
your
Alcatraz. She was a Club Fed.
Shit depends on
Teaching
your
them girls how to
classification.
do
Right.
table settings.
Right.
Mm.
It's not no heavy thing because she did white collar. She was
I don't
doing
know
something.
why you think Dennis all of the prisoners is going to the same jail you go to. There are other ones out there.
I'm not trying to go to jail.
You don't want to go back? Okay,
No.
we're not gonna take him back there. Stay afloat.
No, I don't want that memory or any of that. That's just sad to do that to people for no reason. Okay,
He didn't have to go to jail.
no, he didn't. That's just wrong.
They could just give him probation.
He on probation
You
too,
got 10 years worth of probation.
and had to pay $100,000. That's extreme.
I thought it was 120,000. Wait a minute. Yeah.
Okay, Ray.
They still a lot of money.
That's a lot of money.
If it's $100,000 not enough,
120,000 is what it got.
Right. Even worse.
Right. So just call a spade a spade.
The 10,000 that he paid before.
Well, jail is expensive anyway. We can't say that was out of line.
It's supposed to be over.
Right. After 3 years, come on.
It's over now that the case is closed because the case wasn't closed. Due to the COVID and all that kind of stuff, you had to close the case out.
Then they had more time for them people to dig into shit.
And see if we're going to do it again.
Right. They was digging and trying to make sure this shit stick. So
Right,
they had 2 years to come up with a good defense, which is fucked up.
Well, I hope Jesse gets cleaned out before he goes in.
What does that mean?
Because he's going to use that while he's in there.
No, he have enough commissary.
They got some in the commissary to take care of that. No, y'all really doing too much.
No, I'm saying he will have enough commissary to keep him safe.
I don't think he won't commissary.
Why not? That's how you trade for stuff.
Yeah, that's how he gonna need them oodles and noodles and sardines.
Well, I'm sure he got other commissary he can use.
Cheese stick. Everyone not on your motif, Uncle Ray.
Okay, you know what? I'm not going there with Uncle Ray today because he on something.
Well, I don't know what y'all talking about.
Meeting in the showers and shit.
He going to Club Fed. He going to get the massages in.
Trying to get exchanging sausages and things.
Right. He's going to a sausage party.
Mm.
You
That's
know
how
how
y'all
them
feel.
sausage parties turn out.
I ain't never been to one, so let me know. Let me know.
Well, you know, he may be safe because some people may just fag out and be like, well, damn, you know, Jussie Smollett, you know, he was on Empire.
He ain't gonna tell nobody until they get out.
But he can be in a solitary doing where you don't come into everyday people.
They not putting him in no solitary. They just go with solitary for what? He didn't kill anybody.
No,
He's
they keep
not
him with other
suicidal.
prisoners. Right.
He's not suicidal.
That's what
He's
he
not
said.
suicidal. He's not going to that floor. He's going to GP, general population. So he can get his massages.
Mm. That's just
I'm sure he
rude.
gonna fight for that. No, you go put me in GP, nigga. Don't do that shit. You put me in no solitary.
Most sissies want to get in solitary or hang out with the queens. They don't want to be a general population until they get their stuff together.
He got his stuff together. He only there for 5 months.
Ooh.
And I don't even think he'll be that long.
I don't know, because that's just
So
too
he'll be
damn
out in
long.
September.
That's enough to do a round of the jail.
He just gonna miss summer. That's it.
No, he might be having a ball doing this summer. I mean,
No, I'm just
no
saying
pun intended.
In the summer outside, he basically, if he go in there now, he have April, May, June, July, August. Yeah, he'd be out in September.
So he's just pretty much taking a summer vacation, and he'll be back and ready to start the fall lineup season.
Middle of August, beginning of September, late August.
You know, because if the actors can go and do their drug rehabs and all that and be ready for the next season, I'm sure he can do his too.
Yeah, just go in there and get it done.
Right.
I mean, he may
get some massages, come on out, write a book about it, and keep going.
He may
I think it was just a setup. Mm-hmm.
If he come out and do that or tell a story, he can write a book about the whole situation.
That's what I said. He'll write a book about it. He make more money now.
Yeah, create his own series.
Yeah, he got something to fall back on, because if he don't get an acting career, he can definitely write his books. Something to fall back on. Hey, you gotta have a different stream.
Oh, y'all are messy.
And then he can sing a song too. Say what?
Really popular.
Empire, it was popular.
But
Jesse can also sing a couple of songs. You know, like Jaheim came out of jail singing.
Yeah,
Anthony Stone's old man went to jail and came back out singing.
Yeah, they might can come out and he can make and write songs while he in there.
Right. He good and sang to the kids. The kids like it in there. He coming out with some hits.
Wow.
He just going into research for an acting gig. He's doing his research.
Basically, how you doing?
That's all.
He can come out and write a whole skit about that. He can star in his own play.
He can cast it. All he got to do is write it. Just write it, and then he can take on the genre and be up there with Regina King.
Mm-hmm.
He wrote and directed his own shit. Like Tyler Perry, he can be another Tyler Perry. Well, we don't need two drag queens.
How you doing?
Didn't we have a lot? You remember that one that used to play basketball on the commercials in the dress?
Other than Dennis Rodman?
No, he played for another team. Dennis wore dresses too, but there was another one. He had a beard. He'd be in everybody commercials. Blonde wig, no.
No, I don't remember that. In a dress?
I vaguely.
Do y'all know, like, this is a shit that they be talking about called the Mandela effect. Some people remember some things and some folks don't, but it happened
right.
Y'all remember? No. Okay.
Yeah, I don't remember that one. It'll hit me. It'll come back.
It was a dude playing basketball.
In a dress.
Well, it was like he was doing commercials. He was an actual basketball player,
Wow.
and then he would be in commercial. No, okay,
Black or white?
black.
Okay, that's what's throwing me. I'm trying to remember. I am digging too. Or was it I cannot call that man's name. It'll hit me. It'll come on through. It'll hit me.
Derek something.
No basketball people on here.
I don't watch
The,
basketball.
the non-sports affiliated on here.
The shorts not long is too long these days.
Oh, you like the old shorts from the Larry Bird days?
How you doing?
Because they can fall there.
You can see a print back then, though. You know, a little bitty print. They were so little and short.
That's hard. So all you can think about is them shorts.
Football is real good too, especially if you got a team that has white uniforms. You know, you can see all types of jock straps and cracks and different things, and they be the you know,
all them onions, you can see the onion just completely peeled and just looking beautiful.
They're just peeled.
What's an onion?
The onion is your rear posterior.
Okay.
Your ass.
That's where if you have, because not everybody got onions. A lot of people got pancakes.
Hey. So is that like they represent the squash or the, what is that? Purple thing? Eggplant. Eggplant, the onion is the booty. Is that how that works?
Have you ever tried?
Onion is the butt and the eggplant is the front.
Okay.
And you got the cookie box of.
I don't like eggplant. I don't like eggplant at all. I mean, whatever it is. That thing looks ugly.
Eggplant is good if it's cooked right. It's just like anything else. It blends in with your cooking.
I actually like eggplant lasagna.
I do too. I like it.
You know what? I don't want no vegetables in my lasagna. That's wrong. It ain't right.
It is so good.
Lasagna supposed to have meat and cheese and pasta.
Yeah, you can have meat, cheese, pasta with some spinach.
Blasphemy.
Yeah, vegetables for sure.
That's blasphemy.
Yeah. You can have baby broccoli, called broccolini. You can have those. So good, so tender.
I like to cut up some zucchini to add to my meat.
Mm-hmm. And some people use zucchini to make it as noodles.
Mm-hmm.
And like he said, what was the other one? Eggplant.
Eggplant is really good. I like eggplant. I like it on the grill.
Yuck.
I haven't had it on the grill, but I'm willing to try because I do like it as lasagna. That was pretty good. I haven't eaten squash in so long. Since last time I had squash.
As long as it's not yellow squash. No. You like yellow squash?
Period.
Acorn squash is good.
With what?
By itself.
Yuck. This stuff is disgusting. It's stringy too.
There's no stringy in acorn squash. Is not stringy.
It looks stringy.
It don't even look stringy.
They all know what that is.
You looking at yellow squash and thinking they all look the same. They're not all the same.
They all go in that cornucopia and they don't need to be eaten. They have decorations.
You know, pumpkin is a squash.
And I don't like it either.
No, don't eat that pumpkin stuff.
So what do y'all think about Kanye West?
What's the thing about?
Dude is on the verge of some mess. He got another video out now of him killing him again.
Right.
That is, come on, dude. You know, in certain circles, they be ready to lock you down because you got to showing some. You telling the world, I'm gonna kill this dude. Come on now.
Well, I mean, Kanye said if he come up dead, it's not his fault.
How you gonna pull that off?
I was making so much money with DoorDash. I wanted to earn money in my free time.
I don't know how that works.
I didn't want to go out and get a boring.
We don't want to listen to the DoorDash.
That's when I found out how much money my friend was making.
My bad.
But yeah, you telling the whole world that you wrote 2 songs about it of you killing this man.
And 2 videos.
Like I said, you wrote 2 songs about it and the videos.
And the one video he had him buried.
What you talking about?
He buried him and chopped his head off.
So how you gonna say you didn't kill him?
He ain't dead yet, Ray. Kanye said it's art.
What kind of art of you depicting you killing somebody? To
they
me,
do the movies every day.
That is terroristic threat. What movie do they have that they're saying they're killing somebody?
All these
Give me
movies
one. Just give me one.
All these movies got killed in them. Every movie I see on TV,
ain't nothing.
somebody
I
getting
didn't
shot.
say nothing wrong with killing people in movies, but you are directly telling that man, "I want to kill you." That is a terroristic threat.
A cartoon character. He is talking to a cartoon character on his video.
You're a fool if you think it's just a cartoon. You've written 2 cartoons about it. Hello.
He's dating his wife.
His wife and told him she don't want nothing to do with him.
Well, his wife
not his wife no more. She is free.
But she said she is not going back.
Okay.
But she is wrong too, because she's giving false information. She's talking about people don't want to work. Wouldn't this bitch ever work?
She's doing her job.
The only person in that family, like the dude said, the only person that was in that family that actually worked was their mother, because she made all them bitches famous and who they are today off of a sex tape.
Yes, she's a madam. She knows her job.
She made them kids famous more famous than anybody. That bitch is good. That's the only one that worked. And she told the girls
they doing their job. She taught them what to do. And they do it quite well, but that girl says she is not going back to Yee and to leave her alone. And he not getting the understanding. I said
well,
no.
She only got with him for publicity any motherfucking way. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
She used them in him.
But now she gone. Let her go. She gone. Don't hang on to her. She don't want you no more. And him writing these videos about her dating somebody else, that's creepy, dude.
My vows was to death do us part.
And that's a human thing. That's that man-made mess. Because there's a lot of divorce going on these days.
What was the name of that movie with Martin Lawrence and Lynn Whitfield?
A thin line between love and hate. I know that movie. I watched that movie several times. There's a thin line between love and hate. So when do you cross over to that hate line? Because the girl is going to that direction, but G say he wanna.
So he's giving OJ Simpson symptoms.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
He's jealous of OJ. Supposed to be quote unquote allegedly jealous of the dude she was dating.
Oh, I don't know if they were dating. When they just friends?
He was the neighbor in the backyard.
Who you talking about? The white man?
The man that was killed with her was the guy that lived in the house in the back.
Who was the dude that they that reported him?
But I don't see their case anywhere like the Kardashian case.
Yeah, because I don't know if he ain't killed the man yet.
But you keep doing that terroristic threat, he can't sue that man because he's got proof. You keep doing it, that's a terroristic threat.
He can do what you call them, stay away order.
The restraining order.
Yeah, it can cover a bunch of stuff.
Because I think it's creepy. That's creepy.
So
and she done moved on. Why you keep making songs about her? She's move on. You got all these other girls. Now you're supposed to be dating some other girl. Why are you still making songs about them two if you're dating somebody else?
Because he's an artist. He's an artist. Don't Taylor Swift do it.
What kind of art is that?
Yes, because she's talking about actress.
Taylor Swift made millions off 3 CDs about her and her ex-boyfriends.
She never once said she was gonna kill him.
It doesn't matter.
I agree.
She made money off of it.
She used it to her, but it's like Kanye do it.
If it's working, is it working for him?
They may know that
in the news
and already in agreement. That's the reason why he haven't went nowhere with it. You know how these stars work. I'm paying you $100,000. I'm about to make this song, but don't take offense. That's how they got together. It was a publicity stunt. Y'all should get together. Yeah, here you go. Two became four.
Well, now she got
I
babies by
learned so
everything else.
much talking about y'all.
Right.
She was smart.
Thank y'all for teaching me the ways of this world.
She was smart. She had all her children that she wanted by one man.
And she's smart. She wanted everybody's income. That's why she got kids by multiple people.
And Kanye paid
them die, I can get the next one. So somebody's gonna keep these kids and me going.
Kanye paid good child support. He a billionaire.
Right. But every time she use her goodie box, she need another check.
Is that how
Because
that
it
works?
gets old after a while, so she's gonna need another check and make sure they keep coming. Just like her mom went off into taught them what to do, because that mom is a good madam. She taught them what to do and all that. They using what the God gave them.
She took
All
that
adults.
video of her and Ray J and made billions off of that joint.
Yes, she did.
Yes, she did.
That was her coming out video.
And all she did was made sure that girl was with the right people at the right time. She had her hanging with Paris
Because
Hilton.
Ray J was not all everybody's block of cheese or nothing.
Mm-mm. It was a white girl fucking a black man, and it was just amusing.
I guess.
It wasn't. I did see clips of it. It was all right, but nothing to write home, and it was just Ray J.
Yeah, it wasn't like Debbie Does Dallas. That first
What is
came
Debbie
out.
Does? What is Debbie Does Dallas?
Well, that was a long time ago when it first came out. Everyone was talking
Was
about
that in
Debbie.
the 1800s?
That was the 1900s.
What made her famous was the selfies.
Who?
What made them famous was that social media, they took advantage of it.
Selfies.
It was brand new.
Yeah, it was brand new, and they used selfies of them. That's what really made her big.
And then she married Kanye. That just put the icing on the cake.
No, then she had a show. Then she
had
got
a show
Kanye.
doing what?
The Kardashians.
Oh, that's right. They did have a family show.
And they just got a spinoff show on some Hulu, I think. But they got online or whatever they was doing, their promos was down talking people and different shit like that. Business owners need to realize that pay your workers a livable wage. You understand what I'm saying? For instance, McDonald's. You go to McDonald's, you easily can spend $15 in one meal.
Yes, that's so messed up now. Used to be $5.
In one meal. That's one person.
$3.20. When I worked there, a value meal was $3.20.
Now it's $5.
But yeah.
I went to McDonald's last night. I got the standard meal, a Big Mac, fries, and a soda. You talking about $9.93?
Yeah.
What the hell?
We're being cheapo. It's McDonald's. They gotta grow too.
What? Okay. What changed from $5 to $3.20 to $9.93?
Inflation changed.
Okay, that's fine. How many people was in that line behind you?
Bro, about 15.
So they got that $9.95 or $15 15 times. You understand?
It was 5 cars in front of me. I had to wait.
You get me? So you can pay
Billions of people. Billions. They serve billions.
Right.
Not in Russia anymore.
Right. Ooh. So y'all hear the dirt on Don Samuels trying to challenge Ilhan?
Yes.
Man. So apparently Ilhan didn't vote for whatever the thing with the sanctions with Russia and the oil or something. And he all on the news talking about she don't represent the voices of the the 5th congressional district. Saying that like she I guess should have voted yes like everybody else. But she said she voted no because we're not also holding the Middle East accountable like we are Russia. as far as the oil is concerned.
I mean, what is it?
We'll have to go read what she said, but go look it up. I thought that was interesting, and he's not gonna win. And I'm speaking personally,
Yeah,
not
this is just conversation.
PLC, right?
You know, I had my run-in with Don Samuels when I worked for Knock. You know, and this was an issue because
is that over them hot dogs?
When they had the hot dogs.
Yes,
and he don't call the police.
He did call the police on them.
Yeah, I remember them hot dogs.
Right, and we were giving free hot dogs away. He made some statement. He wasn't even up there. He called on the phone and made some kind of accusation, you know, about that. I'm like, I don't understand him sometimes because I thought he was African American.
False positive?
Huh?
These are false positives? Is that what you said?
I'm not trying to get into politics, but I'm just trying to figure out, like, what does he represent and who?
You.
He looked like you.
The people of the 5th Congressional District. Did you not hear who he said he represents?
Okay. Are they accept him as their leader?
Well, you know, he was a city council person before. So
I understand that, but he lost.
Elected office. He was on there originally. You know, he has one elected office.
He has a familiarity with that position.
Well, yeah, I mean, he worked with the city. I mean, he's a long-time community activist. People know him in the community. Not all good, but like, you know, he don't want to let people have free hot dogs.
Right.
Cause he so called the police on y'all. I don't remember that.
I don't understand.
How dare y'all give people a free hot dog?
They called talking about, then call the police on us.
Yeah, doing the radio, everything.
All we trying to do is get people to register to vote. That's it.
That was it.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
that was it.
Weren't like given anything like that. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't even, and they wasn't even registering people because they don't register people. They never register people because of their, you know, roots connected to Acorn. So they wasn't even.
Remember that organization when it burnt down?
Yeah.
Or disbanded, however you want to say it. But they tricks and treacherous.
Now's the time for run for Congress because he's concerned about the direction of our country.
He's got concerns. After all these years. So now he done moved up from hot dogs to Omar.
Is that how you say it?
Yes, that's how I see it. Because I remember the day when that came on, that Don Samuels and called the police on Knock because y'all was giving out them hot dogs. Because I drove up there to go and see it.
Yeah, I think we had like a text chain or something. I think it was during TV or one of our events or something.
Because that's when I had the house. Mm-hmm. That's when I owned my house, and just right up the street. It was too funny. Even though I worked in the same building as he did when I worked with Anderson.
Wow. Mm-hmm. Do you have the money and the backing to run?
So there's been a contingent of folks that have been challenging Ilhan every cycle. They've been putting money behind them every cycle, and they've all lost. She's won overwhelming support in her district, and we expect her to continue to win overwhelming support in her district to continue to represent the 5th in Minnesota. Shout out.
I think she's doing a good job.
Yeah.
I think she's out there.
Yeah.
And actively doing it. She has a different mindset than the normal African-American viewpoint.
We should do some more civic engagement around interesting stuff like that. Let people know the real truth. Because
what is the real truth? Tell us the real truth.
I don't have the real truth, sweetie. You know, I want to find out too. You know, it's like X-Files. You know, the truth is out there somewhere.
Do you have any journalistic capabilities?
Yes.
I mean, partner with some groups and host a candidate forum. You can invite both of them to come on and answer questions.
And then you can get
Partner
your
with some
truth.
other groups, come up with some questions. Let the people hear from both of them, and they can make
Yes,
a decision about who they want to support. We don't got to tell people what to do.
No,
I
you just
agree.
give them the information. You don't need to guide them. Just give them information.
Well, I'm
Up
just
and
saying
up
because
information.
then you find out
One of
truly.
them was a joke.
I don't know. Maybe some people they want to be puppets.
Oh, I shouldn't even be saying that with this shirt on. I guess this is a defunct thing anyway. So
Vote Minnesota, vote.
nope, don't do that.
Don't vote.
Oh yeah, people go vote. Yep, do vote.
Go vote.
Gotten out this thing.
That's your usual cocktail that you got in your hand?
What you want with it?
I said, is that your usual cocktail you have in your hand?
Oh no! So I did not put vodka. This is prosecco.
You know
A
what?
little wine this evening.
You know that you said that to go vote. Last night.
To drink wine. It's actually like some kind of sparkling. Almost like I don't know.
Just a white wine. It ain't got no kick to it.
No.
Last night we had a civic engagement lesson. I really liked it last night. So I think we should figure out how to do more of those because it was really informal, but it was really informational.
So what we got to do in order to do that?
Find somebody that know how to put that together and make it happen.
We have wisdom strategies.
What is that?
It's
what wisdom strategy?
We work with those wisdom strategies, Ray.
Yes, thank you, Dennis.
We do.
Yes,
No.
that is our
Is that what that is?
Yes.
Oh, your wisdom strategy. That's I was asking. I didn't know. I learn every day.
Yes, wisdom strategies does a whole lot. They help you business wise. They specialize in nonprofits. I do know that one.
But I know last night we talked to man, what's this guy's name? He's our senator. He did a civic engagement thing last night. We had like the city council member from the 4th Ward. He had the women from the Voters League. He had
League of Women Voters.
Yeah, League of Women Voters, and a few other people in there. And he explained
County commissioner,
who's in charge of what. Like if you want to snow shovel.
Who, Bobby Joe?
Yeah, Bobby Joe.
Mm-hmm.
If you need your snow shovel, he said who the department is at.
Exactly. Yes.
If you find a pothole, who's in charge of that?
Oh, yes. Don't call the state.
Right.
Yes.
And he said the state and the House and the he used to be a representative, but now he's a senator. It's a difference. Mm-hmm. And the House and the have to agree on things where the money comes from. It was really informational. I think people should figure out who we can do something like that, or get on board, or tell people, who to talk to, where to go. Even if not city councils, like the roads are blocked, the city didn't do something right, they leaving signs up where you can't get through in your neighborhood. Somebody in control of that. You should know who that is, so we can call the right person, and we won't get jerked around on the phone. We lost everybody talking politics. I'm sorry.
Well, we could talk about something else this Friday night.
Yes, okay. Because we got our boy going to jail, and then I don't know. He didn't do it because he's not guilty.
That's what he said.
But you can't be mad at him. I want to ask a question. What do you think about what they're doing in New York? Well, they said the first people who get to sell marijuana are the felons who got arrested for that. Do you think that's cool, or is that too much?
That is called equity.
What does that mean?
They should be who's selling it. I wanted to discriminate for my dispensary to only hire people who have been to jail for selling weed. Like I was trying to make it a prerequisite for anybody to work at my dispensary.
So you would hire
Very
felons?
dope. Yes, I would.
Wow.
I fought for second chance and banned the box policies here in Minnesota for many years.
Those are the ones that know how to sell it to begin with. It's just,
Exactly.
I mean, why
Exactly.
wouldn't I hire them?
Don't they steal?
Why would you think they steal?
Because they felons.
They didn't go to jail for stealing.
Oh.
And
Well,
everybody deserves a second chance.
But if you're a felon,
the
that's your
first
bad.
chance, they didn't even do. They didn't go to jail for stealing nothing. It was to jail for a bogus drug charge.
Mm.
And now the reason why they went to jail is now legal.
So should their records be expunged too?
You're taking it too far.
Okay.
No, they're
You're moving too
should
far.
be expunged. That should be a part of any legalization policy.
It should be, but it's not.
We state that they should.
I didn't say what it should be. I'm asking, should they expunge their records?
Automatically. Automatic expungement should be a part of record. I mean, it should be a part of any legalization policy.
Is it being done?
Yes.
If it's being done, then it's being done. If it's not being done, then there should be questions.
There are expunging records for marijuana laws that back in the day they were harmful to people. They want to actually give those people a chance to get it off their record if they possibly can, and then they can go forward in life and not have a felon on their record.
Okay, then GIFs and expungement is included. Thank you for explaining your question.
If you wasn't an old drug lord or something like that, you know what I mean? So if you got like misdemeanors or a felony, just having like an ounce or something, because you know everyone was getting thrown in jail for a blunt.
So what if you was dealing pounds? You should get a higher sentence.
The same thing.
Getting time for a blunt, literally a Philly blunt.
I get what, Bobby. I get what you're saying. Some people, because
not backwoods, because we wasn't on backwoods then. We was on Philly.
Well, I remember. I can go back when we was using roll-ups with papers. But I'm saying people who were doing pounds, they weren't doing no other drugs but weed, but they served pounds with the jail. Should they get out too? Even the ones that only had a blunt?
Yes.
Well,
they still were telling and what's legal.
It depends on what the boundaries is. I don't know. I can't say that because I would want them to consider me if I was in that situation. So I can't put my 2 cents in that.
But they was not selling no other drug but marijuana. If they had caught with a pound, you know, opposed to getting caught with an ounce, would that make a difference?
Well, if you say it's for use and you're selling it, no. If part of it, you can say this is for use. I was using this. This is what I smoke. I got ailments in my anxiety. I got something now that helps. I heard of something now that helps with fibromyalgia and different things like that. It's a weed strain. You feel what I'm saying? So things like that, it does matter. I think they should be able to, it's all how you word it. The same way they do it with Caucasians, it's all how you word it. Say that it was for use.
Well, obviously it's for use. You know, I mean, even if you say I'm helping my friends out, you know, I get a high with it helping my friends. You know,
I know what you're talking about. Who said I was helping my friends? It's for use. So you digging yourself deeper into a rabbit hole that you don't want to be in. It's for use. It's not for me and my friends or anything, because if something happens to him from you smoking that joint, you in trouble. So it's for your personal use. You ain't giving it to nobody. It was going all in my lungs.
But if it was legal, what difference does it make?
He ain't smoked my shit. That shit went to me. I ain't getting nowhere nothing.
Our mindset is so struck out on being illegal that if this stuff is legal, what difference does it make who you give it to? It doesn't matter then.
But it does matter. It does matter because if a person have a reaction to it, you know what I'm saying?
So the same thing, if I go out and buy some alcohol, give it as a gift, and you get drunk and drive, that's my problem?
Yeah.
Oh, see, that's why it's so complicated to get rid of this
idea. They charge bartenders. Wasn't there a time when they were charging bartenders?
No, no, they do that today too. use it, and you not only the company that you work for is in trouble too.
Oh, see, that's just too much.
Hold on, let me get this to the point where you throw a house party and someone get in a car and get in an accident and they was drinking at your home, you can get in trouble. Especially if you was providing the alcohol.
All right. That's just crazy, but I don't understand all that kind of stuff in my life. I'm like, if they're gonna make it legal, they should stop all that other stuff. Well, if this, then that. It's legal. Like cigarettes and everything else. Let it go. But you know, they want to make this little, I mean, whether it's an ounce or 20 pounds, it's still the same weed.
Let me tell you something. It was illegal because it was a PLC thing. We knew the benefits of it. That's the reason why it was illegal. It was a strange thing for Caucasians, white folks, rare people. You understand? That's the reason why now that the white folks are getting hip to it, or it can be it's medical, it's cool, it's whatever it may be. You know what I'm saying? That's the only reason why people consider it of making it legal. Because we've been saying it was all right for a long time. Yeah. And the money, yeah. We've been saying it was all right for a long time. You don't see no one doing anything off of marijuana but attacking the refrigerator.
Yeah, I seen that.
Go to sleep.
I said a stop sign a couple times.
I giggle a lot.
Giggle. You get stuck playing games. They sit and play games and eat cereal.
You know, there's one more thing you do too. You should have a snore session at Bobby's house.
Yes, you go to sleep. Correct. You go to sleep, especially if you feel comfortable.
Right. You know, you get the snoring and all that. What happened? It's all good. Yeah, none needed.
But yeah. So, but you know, marijuana is good though. It's good. It's good for your skin. They got a lot of properties in it.
Yeah, they used to have some stuff with you could put in your hair. When I was little, hemp something, it made your hair grow real quick when I was little. I mean, you put this stuff in there, you have an afro overnight. But it's all good. I don't know why they make a big deal about a plant. You know, hell, we got everything else.
So marijuana helps with anxiety, inflammation, pain, control nausea and vomiting caused by cancer or chemotherapy. You know, kill cancer cells and slow tumor growth. Relax tight muscles in people with MS. Stimulate appetites and improve weight gain in people with cancer and AIDS, and more. So, you know, weed is good. You know, it's got more properties than most shit that they've given us.
Well, yeah, it's better than those damn pills they gave me.
Benefits,
because I know they'll mess me up. My stomach,
how do you know?
head.
Did you take them long enough to see if they were messing you up?
I think I did. I mean, I don't
One
want to die.
time use is not enough to take.
I didn't. I took it more than one time, and I'm not going to die taking them trying to find out either.
Okay,
that's just my opinion. I mean, hell, you ain't gotta take it forever to find out you're swelling up from it.
So hemp is good for cholesterol, blood pressure, and risk of heart problems. Basically, heart health.
Oh, and what if you eat it? Does that have better benefits?
You probably you can get it in pill form, probably.
Oh.
Or have it in a tea.
A pill form. That ain't that.
You can get just about everything in pill form, but I think I like tea better.
Oh, so what do you do with it in tea?
Drink it.
You drink it.
Oh, I get that, but I'm like, what does it affect? I mean, how does that work?
It gets in your bloodstream.
Same way you smoke it.
You're right.
Just like your body.
But isn't it diluted?
It's like edibles. No.
No. It's not like you cooking cabbage where you boil all the drink. Just no, it's not. You don't do all that to make tea.
Okay. You see, we can learn something from.
You take hot water and you take your natural herbs and you put your natural herbs in it and let it steep. And it will steep for like a few minutes. And then once you do that, drink it. The main thing is let it steep. You just don't boil it, because once you boil it, it's all okay.
It's not like cabbage. You just boil all the life out of it.
No, I've never done that. I swear to God. So I'm like, I that's a new thing for me to make. Unless they put it in a bag and they say you can make tea out of this weed, I wouldn't do that.
You get a lot of healthy teas too, from people online, and also in your drugs, in your stores. You can get elderberry tea, which is real good. You can get ginger and lemon tea. You know, that's ginger, lemon, honey. I mean, this name is stuff I got in my house. You know, it's some good stuff you can get. Excuse me. You can get ginger, turmeric, and lemon.
I go to the store.
And you can just add the honey to it to make it even better, powerful.
Okay.
Because you know, honey got a lot of good properties to it too.
Who knew?
The Kunda Matata.
Now you do.
I got it now.
Aunt Bev knew.
Who's that?
Some lady that's on TikTok. She teach people different words, like big words, and what's the meaning of it. And she said, "Who knew?" That was her thing. Who knew? And she said, "Aunt Bev knew. Now you do."
That's cute. The most cuss words on any movie other than Samuel Jackson.
Say that again.
The most cuss words in movies.
The most cuss words in movies.
You're right.
Yeah, no, yeah, you know his shit is motherfucker. No.
Yeah, is it? You're correct.
Yeah, because you gotta have a certain tone when you say that.
But Jonas Hill and Leonardo DiCaprio is cuss more than in movies than Samuel Jackson. He's number 3 of cussing.
And they both white, ain't they?
Jonas Hill and Leonardo DiCaprio?
I don't know who Jonas Hill is, but I know who Leo DiCaprio is.
Jonas Hill, what is he? Oh, he's from the 80s.
Bartender, can I get a quick shot, please?
Okay. A quick shot.
Anything quick anymore?
What does that mean, right?
I do miss going out. I haven't been out in so long. But it's COVID.
Out like what? Like going to the club or going out to dinner? I mean,
I miss going out to dinner. I want to go to a jazz club so bad, but you know I'm scared. You feel what I'm saying? I want to get dressed and just go. I want to go back to the theater, but I don't know how they rolling. I can sit there with my mask on, but how close are you?
What, are you
I had my mask on when I went to see David Chappelle. You know, you just wear your mask. I didn't like that we was close to people though.
This damn thing about
VIP was close too.
What's the?
I don't know. I didn't buy the tickets. Remember?
VIP is, you know, you get special seating. You get different things. You get add-ons. You know.
I don't know. So the social distancing thing is not over for you yet. It's still like the city just lifted the mandate yesterday.
Is COVID gone?
I don't know. Maybe
still don't want people breathing on me that I don't know.
No, I'm asking, is COVID gone?
It's going down.
We promote you to get the vaccine. So why are we promoting getting the vaccine if it's not gone yet?
Because everybody got the vaccine yet. Something left over.
Right. I mean, that's okay, but shit, it's still here.
Okay.
It's still killing people.
I'm still learning because I mean I'm trying to figure out like we got to get past this at some point and start going back out and having fun and doing things, you know. And I think it'll be hermits.
It's not a problem. Let me just say something. It's not a problem about going back out. It's going back how to do it about going back out. You understand what I'm saying? You know this is a disease that's out here. Make your venue well ventilated. You know what I mean? Something. Give options that's outside or just figure something out. Make a restaurant that has Florida, you get your private own room. Just the whole restaurant is just private rooms with ventilation from, you know, you only getting your own, you know, particles. You know what I'm saying?
Do you have a list of things that you require before you go out so we can, you know, put that up on the thing like before Bobby comes here, he don't need these things taken care of?
No, I don't have a list of anything. If you say, hey, I'm going A, B, and C, and D, I'm not going to step on your parade. I just say, well, I may not make it this time. You understand what I'm saying? Do what you're going to do. You feel me? If I feel comfortable, I'm going to do it. You know, it's all how my gut feels. My gut say, yeah, I'm going to go. If my gut say, hell no, hey.
Well, then there you go.
Now you know.
Right.
Well, Biv DeVoe.
Right. You know, we were talking about last night at the meeting. He was saying that we need to go back to that. We were talking about this about conjunction junction and I'm a bill to teach people, you know, civic engagement. Because I remember
that we can promote like on Mondays. We can take that video and play it amongst all social media platforms and let people see it. If we do, only thing we got to do is share it. You just go live, playing this video, and we just share it everywhere. So people get to know that, even that, you know, conjunction junction.
What's your function? No.
So we need to update it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, your TikTok, we can update some stuff like that, you know, because I mean, they go in on TikTok about history and stuff like that. We should do something like that, or, you know,
someone should do a Black version. You know what I'm saying? So,
yes.
What is a bill? You know, they have a, you know, like they have now, they got kids learning schoolwork off of cartoons that's rapping to them. Right now, you got to come to what's going on today, not in 1962.
Right, the 1900s are over.
The 1900s are over, darling. We live.
Yes.
We live.
Can we shout out Luis?
Oh yeah, from Sesame Street.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, he died today at 80-something.
I saw that this morning and I cried. I was like, "Oh my God!"
Yeah, I did too.
Crying, but I was crying.
Because we grew up with him.
Yeah,
I grew up with him. I love Sesame Street.
Yeah.
That's
Thank you, Luis. Rest in heaven.
Rest in peace. What is the
Rest in heaven. Yes, that was so sad. But I guess we all got to go one day. So you think there's a Sesame Street in heaven? I guess not.
No, I don't know.
How long have Bert and Ernie been together?
I don't get in that type of controversy when you drink. That's not a conversation for a bar.
Do y'all think Bert and Ernie?
You can't have drinks in heaven.
Jesus made wine.
Right.
I just gotta go down the street and get mine from the ABC store.
So does Bert and Ernie, are they still together?
Together where? As roommates?
Yeah. It's been 50 years.
Yes, that's longevity.
Right. In gay life, that's like what, 100 years?
You said 50. No, that's 300 years in gay life.
Right. They're the oldest couple on TV, ain't they?
Shit, you know, 3 days is a year. Fucking with people. You know, 3 days is a year. You know, You know how the young love used to be back in the day. You swear you're in love that first week.
Right.
But they've been together 52 years.
Yeah, so that's 300 years in gay life.
Wow. Tender love.
I remember those days back then.
Right, because
Does it only happen to young people?
No.
Oh.
Old people fall in love still?
They do?
Yeah.
Wow.
They do?
It's coming, Ray. Stop, it's coming. Come on, let's
Okay,
be positive. Let's be open. Let's be
Thank you.
welcoming and receiving.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you, sister. Thank you.
All right.
Now I'll take it.
Yeah, Ray.
It's gonna be wrapped in a bow.
I can't wait for that.
So you
You don't even
unwrap
need a bow on it. Take that bow off. Showing too much.
No pun intended.
Yes, it was.
All right, it is 7:00. We still
It's Friday night.
We gotta go.
We gotta go. Gotta
But
go.
I'm
I gotta wash my hair tonight.
There's no more
Right.
alcohol. Where the drinks at?
Okay.
I'm having mine while I'm washing my hair.
Where the after party?
Wow.
At your crib. You throwing an after party at your crib.
When it get empty, it might be just
Y'all-
like that old school
Y'all
house
doing
party.
the moving party.
Hey, that's hot. I would love to do that. We should do that before we move. Tear the house up and have a house party and
No,
leave.
I ain't saying nothing about tear it up. I said just
See,
have a
I
house
don't
party.
understand why you gotta tear things up.
We too
I
old
don't know.
to be tearing
You get
shit up.
mad
What do you get mad for when tear stuff up? That just makes no sense.
you gotta move.
I
When you
ain't
tear
mad.
it up.
I mean, I'm mad, but I'm not mad. But I'm not gonna tear their property up.
I just
Oh,
don't
y'all-
understand people that just want to tear stuff up. I gotta move. Let me tear stuff up. That's so dumb.
Mm.
All
That's
right.
a waste of time. You do unto others as you want done to yourself. So,
See, preach.
so if you want someone to take, as soon as you get some shit, you buy a new car, someone gonna fuck it up.
You
You know what I'm
uppity
saying?
blacks.
Who's uppity?
So the Pope Blacks gotta tear stuff up?
Why not?
Why?
I don't know. Why not? Shit.
Because it's not the right thing to do.
Okay. Well, we have to go. It is 7:02. I want to
I
remind
just supposed to
everybody.
be gone. All right, close the bar
Well,
now.
it's
Peace out,
Friday
everybody.
night.
Yeah, peace out, everybody. We going to the bar later.
All right. Stop live streaming.